This is the bout that I've been waiting for. I think it's going to be I think it's going to turn it on its ear. This is going to be magnificent. We've got Stanley, Wendell Stanley from New Zealand, and we've got Shannan Davey from Australia. And by gee, these two combatants have got enormous talent. Where you know, I mean, it's just outstanding. Wendell, 22 Commonwealth Games, 6 times Golden Gloves winner, the Jamison Belt champion. Oh, the Harker, it's all happening.
Yeah.
He's the Jamison Belt champion, and he's up against Shannan Davey, who a Queenslander, Bundaberg, had a knee injury a couple of years ago. He's had 50-odd fights. Now, Stanley defeated the Australian in New Zealand earlier, or no, late last year. So, but that doesn't mean anything. Both orthodox, both tall, and both very talented boxers. Nice right hand from Stanley. Ten-ounce gloves, and of course, 12-ounce gloves, and the women have to wear head guards, where the men, it's optional. Well, it's not optional. You don't have to now. Nice right hand from the Australian. This is going to be interesting because they have fought each other before. Yeah. They both know each other. There was no real animosity when they got in the ring. There was no, we'll sort this out because it was a split decision in there. Well, that was what the Australian told me. A split decision. So closing in on the halfway mark on this first round, where really nothing has happened. Well, nothing of great interest, although there's a couple of left hooks there. Nice stabbing left hand. Oh, he got caught. Stanley, good punch. Oh, yeah. Comes back. Stanley again. Nice body shot there from the Australian. Good left hook. Left rip, I beg your pardon. Their arms are so long. And the Australian opens up. Now, if you remember his first couple of bouts, he beat Hallett from the Cook Islands. That was a points decision. And then he beat Lovemundu from Tonga. And that was again a points decision. But he really didn't get busy. And it was, I remember that second bout, he was sort of bouncing, throwing left hands. Needed to just get a little bit more active. But he won, and that's the important thing. Whereas Stanley, he won his first bout against Leo Dix from the Solomon Islands, and he won that on a referee stop contest. He defeated Halstead, and that was a points decision. So we've got two classy boxers in the light middleweight division. Light middleweight has been back included in the Olympic Games. They've dropped the middleweight. Oh, that was a good right hand from Davey. Good punch. Very subdued, both boxers. Just taking it easy. The Australian standing. Let's just see if any clean scoring punches. No. Right hand, maybe at the back of... That was a good left hook. That was a good punch.
Scoring punch.
That was a good scoring punch. But so was that Stanley. Well, Davey did score there. Scored again. Good punches. I think we're going to see a much invigorated second round. Okay. He's basically, talking about the exchanges. And you need to just get a little bit more busier rather than just throwing one punch, another punch. But Stanley's doing the same thing. And so I wonder if his coach has probably given him the same advice. And so we could be set for a terrific 2 rounds. Stanley's about 6'2", and I don't think Davey's far off that mark as well. Been a little bit of a road back for Shannan Davey, who injured his knee a couple of years ago. He's come back, and he's come back fighting strong. Now this bout, as we speak, is anyone's. Nobody's really taking the bull by the horn, is there?
No.
Not at all. I think if he keeps pushing, I think the referee's going to have a little word to him. Left hook, right hand landed. That's a wise move. He just stepped back and then got a bit of room, and then he started to offload a couple of lefts and rights. There they are again, but he just misses. Good, got with the left hook. That was a good punch. Goes to the body, good shot. Left and rights again. He's starting to get busy. But here comes Stanley. And remember, he can punch. He won on a referee stop contest. And Halstead from Nauru, he was pretty tough. A very tough man. Long way away. Australia have had 4 bouts, including Harry Garside, and that's 4 victories so far. 6 out of 7 yesterday. They have 6 today. New Zealand 2, Fiji, Tonga, Solomons and Samoa have 1 boxer each. Of course, Papua New Guinea, the absolute leaders in the Pacific Games. 8 gold, 3 silver, 3 bronze. They have 2 on today. Tahiti have 3. And the Solomons, Niue and Samoa 1 each. And that is the last 4 bouts of this afternoon, the finals of the Pacific Games. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. Now I can't apologise because these 2 guys are just, they're just, I'm trying to work out a word. It's only every now and then they explode. And when they do, they really do both punch well. But before that, they're just standing back, bobbing, left hand, right hand, maybe a right to the body.
Not a lot of scoring punches.
Well, no, and hopefully trying to, just like Tina Rahina with her bout, she just kept scoring, and she scored enough to win by a mile. See that? Punches? None of them are landing. And that put him in a body shot. Stanley would have got a point there. Good left hook there from Stanley, but also a good counter punch from Davey. All right, we go to the 3rd round. There's nothing in this bout. Can New Zealand upset the apple cart? We had the Samoan yesterday, Paletti, being defeated on that Golden Rush, where he got beat on it. A tough decision, but he won a silver. That's important. So we're into the 3rd round of this light middleweight division. They're 2 outstanding boxers, 2 great representatives of their country. And there's nothing more better than a trans-Tasman test. Stanley goes to the body. They're good left rips. And as I keep saying, you can score plenty of times on the body rather than just punching every now and then to the head. Stanley got caught there. Davey got him with a nice straight left. He needs to do it a bit more. That was a good left hook. Jab was good. The referee's going to warn Stanley in a minute, I think. He's just sort of holding and then punching. Goes to the body, not scoring. Rip underneath. That may have scored. Davey, both pushing. They're like billy goats, aren't they?
Yeah,
they both go left to the body, right over the top. Good left hook. Okay, head up. Both warned, so I said, 2 billy goats putting their heads together. The referee's had enough. He said, let's stand up and let's get into it. They've got a minute and a half to go, and somebody's going to Paris. That right hand just missed. Could have been a danger if he had landed. Although I'm thankful we've only seen a couple of knockouts. I mean, really knockouts.
Haven't been
Patrick Malata, a big heavyweight from New Zealand, was one of them. And, of course, the Papua New Guinean heavyweight as well. He knocked, I think it was a left hook. Yes, was that in about 30 seconds. So, thankfully, the boxers, we're closing in on 121 bouts this afternoon I've been involved with. And, you know, we've had maybe 2 or 3 knockdowns, knockouts. We've had numerous RSCs. But the safety of the boxers is paramount. Into the last 30 seconds, and I don't know. I know probably Australia want me to pick somebody, but I just can't at the moment. Although Davey landed with a beautiful right hand. Somebody needs to get busy. We're not far away. They're going to count them down. Somebody must land a solid. That was a good right hand. That was a good punch.
Right at the end.
Well, the New Zealander thinks he's got it. He thinks he's got it. And I've got to say, I'm not going to argue with him. I think he may have just shaded him. But good bout. They have fought before. They boxed before. And Stanley won that bout. It was a split decision. And if it was like this, you know why it was a split decision.
Yeah.
And if the Australian wins it, and it'll be a split decision as well. So what are we going to see here? That was a good right hand. That was a good punch.
Very close.
Here we go. The blue corner. Well, Davey's got it. Oh, yeah. Well done, young man. Have a look at him. He's leaning out to his Australian counterparts. His teammates are here. Points decision, oh, yes. Oh, there's the corner.
Yep.
They're pretty excited. I think they may have thought that it was close. There's no doubt. It was very close bout. And good luck. Congratulations to Shannan